Mickey Mouse.
And I'm Goofy.
Well, you know what that song means. It means it's time to go on another adventure with Goofy and me.
Come on along. We'll have fun.
We'll meet new faces.
We'll do things.
And we'll go places.
Oh, boy, Nick. I can hardly wait to go.
Okay, Goofy. It won't be long now.
Come along and sing the song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Come on, everybody join in. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Today's adventure is all about archaeology.
Oh, boy, I love archaeology. What is it?
It's studying old things to learn about people who lived long ago. The old things are called relics, and they're usually kept in museums.
Gosh, that's funny. My grandpappy Goof says he's a relic, and he doesn't live in a museum.
No, Goofy. The kind of relics I'm talking about are things like pottery and sculpture. You'll see.
While Mickey and I tell you the story, you can read along with us in your book.
You'll know it's time to turn the page whenever you hear the chimes ring, like this.
Are you ready? Let's turn to the first page. Here we go.
Aren't museums fun places to visit? They're full of strange, wonderful, and beautiful things. On this particular trip to the museum, Goofy, Pluto, and I were even more excited than usual.
We'd come to answer a call from our old buddy, Professor Bean.
Welcome, boys. I'm glad you could make it. I believe you already know my assistant, Lurk.
Yep. Last time we visited, he showed us the new exhibits.
It's good to see you again, fellas. And you'll have to excuse me. The professor wants me to take these reports down to our lab.
So long, Lurk. We'll be seeing you.
After Lurk left, the professor closed the door and pulled a map out onto his desk.
Boys, the shifting sands of the Sahara Desert have recently uncovered the ancient city of Kichikuchi.
Gosh.
The museum would like you to go there and bring back pictures and relics for us.
Aren't you going to send your assistant, Lurk?
I'm afraid not. On our last expedition, he tried to keep some of the relics for himself.
Hey, look, Nick. Pluto's barking at the door. Aren't dogs funny sometimes?
Quiet, Pluto. This is a museum. Are there any other instructions, Professor?
No, we'll arrange for everything. Transportation, equipment, and guides. Can you do it, boys?
We'll be ready tomorrow.
Yep, and raring to go.
In a few days, Goofy and I were making our way deep into the Sahara Desert.
Hey, Nick, are those trees up ahead or one of those garages?
You mean mirages?
Oh, yeah.
That's no mirage, Goofy. It's the oasis of Hogwalla, where we pick up our guide.
That must be him now, the big fellow with the beard.
Mr. Mouse, Mr. Goofs, and Pluto! I am expecting you. My name is Ben Around.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Around. Professor Bing said you're the best guide in these parts.
It's true. We go now, and I will lead you to the ancient city of Kichikuchi.
Ben took us on an old caravan route. Goofy didn't like it too much.
Wow, this is a bumpy ride.
Yes, trail is hard for truck. Camels would be better. But city is not far now.
Look, Ben, on the trail ahead of us. There are some people blocking our way.
And they don't look very happy.
Don't worry, my friend. They are the Dua-Diddy people. They live near here. I talked to them.
Goofy and I got pretty nervous while we waited.
Gosh, I wonder what they're saying. Uh-oh, he's coming back.
Big Goofs, all is okay. They know where city is. They show us exact spot if you give them some food.
It's a deal. Maybe they're friendly after all.
Pluto sure doesn't think so.
The doo-wah-diddies took us to a narrow pass. Then, all of a sudden, they stopped.
Mickey and Goofs, they say city very close, just through this pass. But they go no further. To walk in ancient city is bad luck. We leave truck here to make camp.
Okay, Ben. Let's give them the food we promised.
Gosh, these guys sure are hungry. Look, Nick, they're sharing some of it with Pluto. That's enough to make him friends with anybody. Mickey, Pluto, Ben, and I hiked through the pass.
Ben, I was hoping we might get the natives to help us dig. Maybe you can convince them there's no reason to worry about bad luck.
First, got to convince self.
Look, Nick, up ahead. That must be it.
The ancient city of Kitchi Coochie. Come on, fellas. Let's have a look around.
Hey, Nick, Pluto's bringing one of his bones right into the room.
That's right, Pluto. We're here to dig, but we want to uncover treasures, not bury them.
Wait a minute. He stopped digging. Why's his head cocked like that? It's almost like he's listening to something.
Goofy, that column next to you is starting to fall. Look out!
Gosh, Nick, I guess I moved just in the nick of time.
It is warning, Goofs. To walk in city is bad luck.
I don't think so, Ben. That column was thousands of years old. It was bound to fall sooner or later. I'd say we were pretty lucky to spot it in time to warn Goofy.
Maybe so, maybe no. But it's getting late. City may be dangerous. We go back to truck now and make camp.
The next morning, Pluto's barking woke us up.
What's that rumbling sound, Nick?
I'll poke my head outside the tent to see. It's a boulder! Let's get out of here!
Gosh, that was close. It squashed the tent flat.
Mick, Goofs, I am coming. Are you okay?
Yes, Pluto warned us of the danger just in time. Where were you, Ben?
I always go on early morning walk.
Well, let's pack up our equipment and head for the city. At the edge of the city, Goofy and I pulled out our shovels to start digging.
Gosh, this is exciting. No telling what we'll find. Where's your shovel, Ben?
I no go in city. We already have more bad luck this morning. But whatever you dig up, I will carry back to camp for you.
All day long we dug up treasure after treasure. Pottery, coins, jewelry, all kinds of things. Ben carried them back to camp to pack into the truck.
You know, Mick, it's funny. Ben's the one who's worried about bad luck, but he's always a lucky distance away when something unlucky happens.
Maybe this bad luck legend was started by someone who didn't want anyone to visit the city. When we got back to camp, Goofy couldn't resist going to the truck to see all the treasures one more time.
Gosh, Mick, Ben, come quick.
Oh my gosh, the truck is empty. Where is everything, Ben?
I don't know. Ben leaves it all right here. There must be thieves about. Is more bad luck.
Come Come sunrise, Goofy woke up first and looked around.
Boy, that old sun's hot already. Say, there's a pond over yonder. Funny, I didn't notice it before. I wonder if that's where Ben goes on his morning walks. I'll let Mick and Pluto sleep a little longer while I take a little dip and cool off. Gosh, this place is a lot further off than I thought. Hey, it's disappearing. It must be one of them mirages. I better go back before I get lost.
Goofy tried to follow his footprints back, but the wind had filled them with sand.
Wow, I can't even see for the dust. I better shut my eyes. I have a pretty good sense of direction.
Back at camp, I decided not to dig in the city. It was too windy to work safely. Besides, I was worried about Goofy. Meanwhile, Goofy kept wandering around with his hands over his eyes. Finally, the wind died down.
Maybe it's safe to open my eyes now. Yow! I'm on the edge of a cliff. Boy, my sense of direction sure needs overhauling. I wonder where I am.
Goofy looked around and saw a campsite.
There's nobody here. Dora, would you look at this funny-looking gadget? Here's the power switch. It lights up, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, well, I'm bushed. Maybe I should take a little nap until things blow over. While I was sleeping, Mickey was back at camp. He heard loud noises coming from the city.
Come on, Ben. Let's see what's up.
Oh, city is too dangerous. I am afraid. Too much bad luck.
And Pluto and I are going. Come on, Pluto. Why are you barking so much? Over there. But Pluto, the city's this way. Okay, I'll follow you. Gee, Pluto, it's a campsite. So this is what you were barking at. A machine with the switch turned on.
Hi, Nick.
Goofy, what are you doing here?
I was having a nap in this camp when Pluto's barking woke me up.
I've got a hunch, Goof. Let's switch off this machine.
That's funny. Pluto stopped barking.
It must give off a sound that Pluto can hear, but we can't. I'll bet this is someone's secret camp, and I think I know who that someone might be. Come on, Goof. Let's head back to the city. There were some awful sounds coming from that direction.
Uh-oh, here comes the wind again. Gosh, Mick, it's hard to see, but it looks like a lot of the old buildings toppled over.
Someone's creeping along the side of that big building. Maybe it's our mysterious camper. If we sneak up, maybe we can get the drop on him.
Okay, mister, stop right there. Ben, it's you.
Pluto, Mick, Goose, you are safe. I am glad. Come, I have something to show you.
Sorry, Ben. It's not going to work. We saw your camp.
Camp? Please, just follow.
Be careful, Mick. It could be a trick.
Wait, I can see something. It looks like a man tied up to one of the columns.
When the noises from the city stop, I hear cries for help. I think you are in trouble, so I forget my fear and run into city. But instead of you, I find this stranger trapped in caved-in building. I think he is thief who robbed your truck yesterday.
Gosh, it's Lurk.
That's right. That day at the professor's office, I was listening outside the door.
So that's why Pluto was barking.
Right again. Then he got in the way every time I turned on my sound machine out here. No one else could hear the sound waves that cause things to vibrate and fall.
Then you must have been the one who robbed our truck.
Yes, And when none of you came to the city today, I decided to add a few more trinkets to my loot. Another hour, and I would have gotten away with a fortune.
But then Goofy turned on your machine and accidentally caught you in your own trap.
Gosh, Ben, I'm sorry we suspected you.
It's okay. Now you know for sure. Ben around is best of all the guys. I knew to walk in city was bad luck, especially for Mr. Lurks.
You know, Goofy, we learned a good lesson on that trip. Never judge a book by its cover.
But Mick, we didn't take any books on that trip. We were too busy digging.
What I mean is, don't be too quick to judge people by the way they look or act.
I guess you're right. Old Ben seemed suspicious, but he was really just trying to help us.
Well, I guess that about does it for this adventure. So until next time... Well, now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
M-I-C. See ya real soon. K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
M